Okay, we
Just
can change
one.
that.
No.
No, I'm afraid.
Hey, me too, man. I got it. I got it.
What are you thinking here?
I'm gonna say sausage.
Sausage. That's a go-to. That's 100% a go-to. Delaney, would you mind moving it all the way down to good pizza topping? And I'm gonna work myself back up. And then, okay, could you tick it up like 7? Right there. I would say that sausage is one of the best pizza toppings there is. I think maybe could you take it down a little, like a hair, like maybe 2 hairs or 3 or 4 hairs.
How do you feel?
One more tick and I'm locked in after that. Sausage is, it's up there for sure. I love sausage.
All right, are you locked in there?
I'm locked in.
So Jesse is locking in with this dial placement. He thinks the hidden target is exactly where that red dial lies. But now, the blue team has the chance to go for a bonus point. They can decide, do they think the actual target is to the right or to the left of where Jesse put it?
Now, if this was Dad, he'd have it maxed. He loves his sausage, mushroom sausage pepperoni. But I think broadly, I think it'd be on the bad pizza topping. I don't think it's that far over. What do you think?
I don't know. He did preface it by saying he was gonna make people mad.
Yeah, but I think that was just
Before I
like,
even
that's
saw
just a
what
general.
workplace.
This is a,
Well, I'm just
fighting
saying.
card.
I'm just saying.
It's a fight.
I think it'd be on the bad pizza topping side. I don't indulge in the sausage too much.
It's,
We've only ever had one pizza.
It's
and
all,
he didn't have sausage on it, so he
Yeah.
doesn't know.
He's just shooting dark.
yeah.
That's noble of you to let him take over the deliberation.
Well, I'm a good
here.
person.
You know,
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
All right,
right.
we're locked in.
Both teams are locked in. Corey, let's reveal the board. Sausage. Oh.
Let's go. Give us a freaking point. Give us a freaking
Wow.
It's kind of wild.
Listen, man.
Controversial. I think it's a pretty good topping too.
I think it's one of the best toppings. I think
Listen.
it's a go-to. It's on you know. I think most people. I don't know about most people, but all the people I know, they love a good meat lovers, and honestly, sausage is one of the best toppings on a meat lovers.
Listen, it's on the good pizza topping side. My only knock against it and why it's not further down is because if you get sausage on your pizza, it's a sausage pizza. That's it. You can taste the other things, but sausage is number one.
Debatable. Sausage and pineapple is my
You
go-to.
rolling your eyes at
Wow.
me? What do you gotta say,
I don't know
huh?
how to do that.
Well, after this first round, the red team did not place on the board, but the blue team did correctly guess the right-left token, which means the score is now 0 for the red team, 1 for the blue team, and we are moving on to the blue team's turn. As a reminder, we play until 10 points. This will be Delaney's first ever time on stream giving a clue.
That's a tough one.
Tough spot.
It's a lot of pressure.
I should have thought about how one generation sausages.
Yeah, you know, you say they're an overpowering flavor, but it's a good overpowering flavor.
That is true. That's
Like-
true. But that's why I put it on the good
I
pizza
think
side.
pepperoni was the only one I would have probably slammed.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'd say bacon.
cheese. If you would have said cheese, that's slammed as well. Come on.
I think bacon's pretty
So
good.
extra cheese, like extra cheese is like the best topping for you?
I mean cheese, not extra cheese, just cheese.
Just cheese? I feel like that's like
Look
middle.
away.
He's
I
not
am
peeking, don't worry.
I feel like cheese is like right in the middle. Because
That's an interesting view.
it's a quintessential part of pizza. You know, you
But
kind of
it's-
have to have the cheese.
It's not.
Delaney,
I-
what card are we working with?
Hairless or hairy?
Mmm.
Really makes you think.
Really makes you think. Now, my clue?
Oh, did you spin it around?
Yes.
Okay.
Please look.
Okay, I'm looking.
My clue, perhaps? Hagrid, Harry Potter? Is it in there?
Hagrid is notoriously like Corey. He's very hairless, so I'm gonna just no.
What did I take astray?
Catching a stray. Oh my goodness.
I think he's hairy.
Come on, man.
He's hairy, much like the main character of the Harry Potter series. But
What if I do?
don't bite me, Delaney. I'll tell Mom. I'd say he's like Hagrid is middle hairy, because if it was like more, you would have said like a bear or some sort of critter covered in hair, or a 𝘺𝘰𝘮. But Hagrid's pretty hairy for a man. He's hairier than most men.
Did you ever think he's not Harry Potter, thus he can't be hairy?
Harry Potter is like hairless.
Yeah, he's hairless. He's slick.
I'm locked in.
Like a dolphin.
All right.
Slides right out.
Blue team is locked in. Red team, you have a chance to go for the bonus point. Do you think it is more
I'm
or
leaving this
less
one all to you.
hairless?
Have you not seen Harry Potter?
I have, but
Okay.
like when I was like 5, maybe.
No, it still counts. It still counts.
1 to 5.
Man, Hagrid is relatively a hairy guy. One of the hairiest guys around, at least, you know, facial wise. I think I'm gonna be a little risque here. I'm gonna put it on the hairier side. As they do
I'm
hairy.
all for it. I'm all for it. You know, the hairier the better.
Hairy better?
Harry felt.
Hell yeah.
He is, you know, very close to Harry in the books.
That's true.
I
They're
don't know if that
besties.
plays
They're
plays a part.
besties.
All right, red team, are you locked in?
We're locked in.
You're locked in
Harry.
for sure.
Let's reveal the board. Hairless to Harry, we have Hagrid. Oh, wow. That was close.
Looks pretty familiar.
He is indeed very hairy.
Good job, Corey. Good
I
job.
got where you're going with. Hey,
I had all
don't
the
worry, I
faith
got
in
what you're going with. I almost called you Hair Laney there for a second.
That's fine.
Wires got crossed.
Once again,
Don't do it again.
the blue team did not make it onto the board, but the red team did successfully score that bonus point, meaning the score is now going to be
I'm sorry.
1 for the red team, 1 for the blue team, and as John would now permit me to say, it is neck and neck.
Oh.
He doesn't let me say it if it's not exact. Also, I need to go let the dog out.
Who let the dog out?
Who?
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 I don't know, probably Mark. Nope, never mind, he's let the dog in.
There's a dog in here.
That's not how the song goes, Mark.
A horse is here.
You fix it right now. You kick that dog out.
No.
There's now a dog in here.
You fix that song.
Like Jeremy pointed out to the comment of Corey being hairless, that it's a compliment because you're aerodynamic.
That is true.
Sure, we'll go with that.
All right. The card is loved or hated.
Ooh.
All I'm saying is I'd like to see you guys try and beat me at a swimming competition.
Okay, I'm not even gonna touch that.
That's how you do it, yeah. I'll have 0 drag. None whatsoever.
You also have zeros.
Damn! No! I knew that one though. That was pretty self-apparent.
That is harsh. Yes, the card is loved to hated. There is a hidden target behind that board, and Jesse now has 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue to give his teammate. Put that man in a wind tunnel and see who has the last laugh.
You know, for other reasons, I don't think I'd fly up in a wind tunnel.
It's a thinker.
It is. It's a tough one. I mean, like, you have to experience love at all to be able to answer this card.
I feel like the one thing that I know.
Right now, I'm pretty good at that other half so far.
Corey's just filled with hate. So keep that in mind when giving this clue, Jesse.
I'm a little gremlin.
Jesse, you have
come for
15
you.
seconds on the clock to think of a clue. The card is loved to hated.
He's a feral little guy.
Okay, I got it. I'm going to say raw broccoli.
Raw broccoli. Ew, yuck, stinky poo-poo. Thoughts?
Ooh, yuck, stinky poo-poo.
Ew, yuck, stinky poo-poo.
So here's the thing. I think raw broccoli amongst all kids is despised and hated. I think most adults vibe with broccoli as long as it's prepared in some way, shape, or form. I think like a good majority of them are like, yeah, broccoli's alright if it's prepared. And then like maybe half of them don't really fuck with with raw broccoli. I don't fuck with raw broccoli personally. I don't really fuck with cooked broccoli. So I'm gonna say kind of like right there. I'm locked in.
What do you think?
All right, red
He
team is
does
locked
not
in.
look like a
Blue
broccoli
team has a
fan.
bonus point.
The guy on the
Word.
thing.
Up
I
top.
think it's probably on the hated side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we can keep it on the hated side. We're locked in hated.
Locked in, more hated than where Corey put it. That is very hated. Not fans of raw broccoli here.
I don't mind.
All right, well, if both teams are locked in, Corey's giving a look.
I'm looking at Jesse. Seems like he's stressing.
Corey, let's reveal the
I
board.
don't remember where
I
it's
think
at.
he
Let's
pulled
see
it
it. Let's
back.
see where it's at.
Alright.
It's a surprise for Jesse, too.
If it's on this side, Jesse, you're gonna have some words.
I kind of hesitated saying raw broccoli. Maybe I should have just said broccoli. I kept in my head I had Brussels sprouts the whole time, but Brussels sprouts would have been slammed almost.
Yeah.
I love Brussels sprouts.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will never
My
grow
brother
big
is
and strong with this attitude.
You Sprouters?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Nice.
sprouty.
Represent.
They call us
interesting.
Jimmy Sprout.
Well, very cool.
We'll take it. We'll take it. You
We'll
know?
take those points.
You are successfully on the board now, meaning after this round, it is going to be 3 for the red team, 1 for the blue team. As a reminder, we are playing until 10. 10 is the magic number that wins this whole game for someone. There's also a dog that is not Joe Cool sneaking his way on the
We're
stream.
being assaulted. Help! Help! Somebody call
Yes.
animal control.
Hey, knock
He's
it
a
off.
little rascal.
He's a little cutie pie. He's a little cutie pie. He's comedically short.
All right. We got a card. We got useless major, useful major.
Ooh. This could rile up some people. Like me.
Guinness is comedically short so that he's just small enough that you cannot see him on camera.
You can see his snout.
You can see his snout when he like looks off.
Yeah, when he looks all the way up, you can see his snout.
Alright, good. That way they actually have proof.
He's giving us a look.
He's pissed off.
Gonna
Now let the dogs out.
Mark did.
Mark. Look at him go. And by him go, I mean Mark. He's speedy. He's got to feed the dog.
Got more time to think.
A strict 30 seconds once Mark realizes you've sat down. Useless major, useful major. Again, another one. Prepare to start a fight.
Big college group here.
Big college heads. You ever been to a school?
No,
He wasn't allowed.
I wasn't allowed out of the house.
They call you Jimmy No School.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
All right.
I'm just gonna...
At least you got let out of your room, you know. You just got to go around the house.
On a leash.
Oh,
On a leash.
Yeah. Were you a leash kid?
Me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
leashed up.
I was feral.
Frothing at the mouth.
A couple times animal control got called on me. They're like, what's that rabid animal running around out the street? And it's just me. I'm just
Okay.
vibing. That was last week.
I'm glad to see you're doing better.
I'm not.
You're not? All right, Mark's back. I've got it. I had it the whole time. I was just waiting for Mark to get back. Political science.
Knowing what I know, might get it a little more useless, but not totally useless. Maybe. Okay.
What's your thoughts behind that? Why useless for a poli-sci?
I shan't say.
Okay. Being mysterious?
Yeah.
Keeping like a cool air of like an enigma around yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, I can
Okay.
respect that.
Are you locked in right there?
Yes, I'm locked in.
All right, red team, it is to you. Do you think it's the right or the left of where Delaney said it?
And personally, it's pretty useless.
Pretty useless?
Personally speaking, as a subject as the whole, that's all on you, dude.
I will be honest, that is useless to me. I don't know, is it useless to the
I feel like
greater...
it's
I don't,
useless
to be honest, I don't really know what poli-sci like constitutes. Like, I know it's political stuff.
I feel like it's
but,
useless to the common person, but it's definitely important for somebody to know. I would probably put it more useless.
You put it more useless.
Yeah. If you want to disagree with me, then change it because
No. I'll word out. I'll hurt some feelings tonight. Any poli-sci majors out there?
Absolutely no love for the political science
I'm
majors.
very sorry, but that's how
It's understandable. All right, red team, are you locked in?
we're locked in. I believe.
You're locked in.
All right, Delaney, let's reveal the board. Oh, wow.
I don't do anything with my degree.
I know.
I was gonna mention, like, Austin, weren't you a political science
Yes,
major?
exactly.
I was doing a nonchalant
You are
jab
the
at
common
Austin.
man that does not use. Yes.
Very cool. Well, once again, the only scores are going to be from the bonus points, meaning it's now 4 for the red team, 1 for the blue team. As you know, with Wavelength, it can still be anyone's game. There's always a chance for comeback. Speaking of, it is now the red team's turn. Corey and Jesse, it is
Not a
to
movie.
you.
Not a movie.
Don't call it a comeback, because we will.
Also, Charlie in chat asks, is that Finn the human?
No.
No.
No,
My
it's...
name's Austin.
Yeah.
You've met me before.
He's not just some character in your cartoon show, man.
This is a real guy with feelings, Charlie. It's kind of rude for you to say that.
Smuh.
𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘮𝘯𝘨. Thanks, Thomas. Corey, what are we looking at?
I think I got it. I think this is going to say a lot about you as a person, depending on how you answer or give a prompt for this. I'm gonna say difficult to use, easy to use.
Now this is a thinker.
You gotta think about me, Corey. Think about who I am.
It's really going to say a lot as you and me as people about how this goes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
I'm scared, but I got faith. Cause you know, you gotta have faith.
Gonna have faith to faith to faith.
Wait, are these real people? I thought this was Frasier.
Who said that?
This is in fact real people this time.
You want to get into it? Are we real people?
I'm just Frasier.
Philosophical. Corey, you have 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue, and you actually have a little bit extra time because that dog be going crazy.
That dog be wildin'. Something difficult or easy to use. Somewhere on that spectrum. Thinking.
Thinking motion.
Thinking notion. What am I thinking? Yeah. Man, I hope he just stays with that dog forever because I got nothing. My
You got
mind is
something
empty,
You
dude.
got something here.
My mind is gone.
Every day,
Yes.
every day, man, every day.
Yes.
I'm back now, meaning Corey, you have a strict 30 seconds starting
Strict
right
30
now.
seconds starting right now. God, thank you.
This one is a thinker. I mean, like, you could argue this game is difficult to use,
That's true.
which is why Corey's struggling so much to
That's true.
think of a clue.
That is true. Godspeed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I'm trying to think of a clue.
I just read Thomas's comment, says 30 seconds starts now, so I guess, you know, I'm gonna say it doesn't start now, it starts 10 seconds ago. So Corey, you have 20
20
seconds.
seconds. I'm okay.
Last
Shut
on
up!
the
This
clock.
is a strict 30-second timer.
Look, the dog's gonna bark to
I
come
have
back
faith
in.
the first thing on your mind. If you just
Thank
want to
you.
let it rip, man.
Let her rip.
All right, you have faith is the first thing I think of.
The first thing that you thought of,
All right.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna say computer source code.
Throw this guy in a ditch.
I'm afraid of ditches. You can't.
Okay. If you're looking at your audience, at your partner specifically,
Am I very specific?
could you move it to difficult to use?
Yeah. Sorry. How much? You want me to do all the way and then we can adjust?
Yes, please. Thank you. I like that way. Thank you. Could you work it back? Keep coming. A little further.
Okay. Hold on me now, buddy. I need you.
Yeah. You know what? I don't even know what you said. Let's do it.
It's on the screen.
No, I know. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't even listen to this guy. Blue team, what are you thinking?
Mind meld.
I think it'd be difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're locked in difficult to use.
Locked in, more difficult to use than where Jesse put it. Okay. All right, both teams are locked in. Let's reveal the board. Computer source code.
That's a point. That's a point for
Wow.
for everybody.
That is 3 points for the red team and the bonus point for the blue team. Very nice. Both teams scoring on this
Pretty good.
one.
Let's go.
Yeah, you know,
Big ups.
I had faith in that. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he had a few minutes to think of it, so.
To be fair, that was the first thing I thought of, but I'm like, this is an awful hint. And that's all I could think of. You get locked. Once you come up with your first hint, no matter if it's good or bad, you're just locked.
You say computer and anything after the fact. You know what? That's pretty difficult.
After that, the scores are going to come to 7 for the red team and 2 for the blue team. But of course, it is still anybody's game as we move on to the blue team. Delaney, it is to you. And as a reminder to everybody, there in Wavelength exists an important catch-up rule, which says that if a team scores a perfect 4 and are still losing after points are tallied, they immediately get to take another turn. So, we have seen it happen before. We have seen last stream, in fact, somebody score 4 points in a row, followed by another 4-pointer to immediately win the game from coming from like a 5-point losing, 5-point deficit.
It was less than that, I think. Or more than that, excuse me.
Yeah, may have been more than that. So, anything is possible in this game. Delaney, what card are we working with?
Underrated movie. Overrated movie.
I
The other
picked
way.
one, huh?
Okay. Let me think.
It's funny. I put myself in a room full of film people
You've seen movies?
with
I've
having
seen
no movie
I've seen
knowledge.
movies.
Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me is my clue.
See, I haven't seen the Twin Peaks film, but it's a David Lynch film, so I think it's inherently on the underrated side.
Delaney, what was your clue again?
Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me. From the hit
Ooh, it's a good one.
TV show, Twin Peaks.
You don't say.
In case you forgot.
I did. Forgot that was a show, quite frankly.
You know, I think I'll lock in there. It's a David Lynch film, so I think it's inherently on the underrated side, and I think it's you know, Delaney really likes David Lynch, and I feel like she feels like the Twin Peaks film is very underrated. So I'll go with that. I'm locked in.
Understandable. Red team, it is to you. Do you think it is more underrated or more overrated than where Austin put it?
If this was personally just me, I'd put it underrated because I have no idea what it is.
Well, you know what I was thinking when she said that is the Peaks. I didn't know there were 2 of them.
And they're twins.
They're identical.
Hey.
Yeah.
Holy
Not even
shit.
fraternal.
So yeah, I'm fine with sticking with underrated.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
sure,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
What?
David Lynch. Yeah.
I guess.
Locked in, underrated. All right, Delaney, let's reveal the board. Twin Peaks. Ooh.
All right.
Wow.
It's not his best work, but I don't think it gets enough attention.
It's a 2.
But
good
yeah,
too.
you just barely got that too.
That's a 2.
And the red
One
team
for each
avoided
peak.
the bonus point, which means after this round is going to be 7 for the red team and 4 for the blue team. It is anybody's game still as we move on to the red team. Jesse's turn.
I'm not upset with that.
Get on up there, big dog. Get on up there.
You know,
You know, I couldn't say it.
Charlie asked in chat who everybody's rooting for. We have 1 vote rooting for Delaney, 1 vote rooting for Finn the Human, and 1 vote rooting for me, who's not participating in this.
I love the support.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Thank you. Thank you for the support.
You know,
Those are cool.
it's really messed up that not only, I don't care if you voted for me, but you didn't vote for Joe Cool back there. And
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
was
kind of the
gonna
real
say.
You
tragedy
didn't
here.
vote for Cool Joe?
Come on, man.
Joe.
Cool Joe's back there.
You know, it's an honest mistake, I feel.
Okay, I have the prompt, which
You
is
did it, Joe.
dangerous job, safe job.
Oh, it is actually 2 votes for Delaney. So, Delaney is beating out Finn the Human and myself. Very popular this stream. Oh, sorry, I did miss the card. No, I was
The
reading
card is
chat.
dangerous job, safe job.
I think of many jobs. I'm
I know
encyclopedia
many
jobs.
jobs.
I know many, many jobs.
And I know 0. They called me Jimmy Unemployed.
Yes, they still do.
It was really mean of them.
Jesse, you have 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue. It's dangerous job to safe job. It's a thinker.
So, when are we gonna get
A stinker.
a stinker?
My favorite answer to this card was when I was playing the game off stream, and my answer was ball juggler. Somebody who juggles, but balls specifically, not something dangerous like chainsaws. Led people just over to the safe side. It was a perfect 4, so you can say what you want, but the results speak for themselves.
Now, you see, I think that sometimes the balls could be more dangerous than chainsaws.
Choking hazard, yeah.
No,
It lands like right down your throat by accident.
it's not what I was going.
Jesse,
I'm on the fence about 2, but I'm gonna go with a coal miner.
Oh! Mining coal, you see. Coal is a very dangerous profession. It's a joking hazard. Coal miners are like,
It's perfectly safe. don't check who puts money in my bank account.
Kids can do it.
Yeah, send the kids in.
if anything, I think the coal miners are getting paid too much, quite frankly.
yikes. I guess you have to consider, is this like a modern day coal miner or like 1940s coal mining?
I'm gonna
You
level
can't
with you.
elaborate.
You can't elaborate, it's too
Whatever
late
you
now.
want to believe.
I'm gonna level with you. I don't think nowadays coal miners are that much safer. Maybe like a little bit.
What if it's coal mining in Minecraft, Thomas points out.
If it's coal mining,
Why would Thomas say that?
he's
asking
he's
them?
a miner, dude. He likes mining.
No.
I think part of me wants to max it all the way out, but if it was maxed out, he would say something like ludicrously dangerous and not just coal miner.
Like ball juggler.
Like ball juggler. You know how many people have been lost to juggling balls over the years? Me for one. That's it. I'm locked in.
It's pretty dangerous, you know?
It's pretty dangerous. You can get black lung.
Got the black
You
lung?
get black lung?
Yeah.
Nobody told me this.
black lung.
Play while you're coughing so much.
I don't know if this is true, but Crunchrat says 100 monkeys die every day in coal mines. I don't.
Thanks, man.
I don't.
Is it like a canary situation? They just send them in there?
No, he's been sending them in.
It's
He's
solely
sending them
his
into
fault.
the-
He's sending in
It's
100
him,
monkeys
it's
into a
him.
coal mine every
Curiosity
day.
kills the monkey.
By his hand.
So does this chapter.
He owns the mind to put monkeys in it.
Yeah, I think we're locked in dangerous. You can get black lung, you can die, and you can perish in the coal mine.
100 monkeys could go in and die.
This is my coal mine.
100
This is my
monkeys
monkey
are dying.
mine.
I don't like
Every
when
day.
monkeys die, and that's really sad, but
Especially when it's in a coal
All
mine.
right.
It's awful.
Locked in on the more dangerous side, coal miner. Let's reveal the board.
Oh my god!
It was maxed. Oh my goodness.
The only other thing I was gonna say, so I had two. It was either gonna be deep sea fisher or coal miner.
I could have said like fireman or something. Brush
Yeah.
fireman.
But how many? I mean, it's dangerous. Yes, 100%. I don't know. I was thinking like
Happens to the best
in
of
the
us.
field.
I feel like astronaut has a pretty low survival rate for like.
Okay, yeah, that's
turnover.
100%. I thought you would have put it deeper, honestly. Deeper.
I was
on the
thinking
well.
about it.
Yeah.
After that, the score is now 9 for the red team and 5 for the blue team.
But it's okay, because if they get a 4, they don't get to go again anyway. So it doesn't
That's true.
As a reminder, we are playing to 10, so a placement on the board anywhere for the red team from now on will be a victory. Also, we play with the house rule of you cannot win off of the right-left point. So the red team is not able to win on the blue team's turn. Austin, what card do we got?
Hero and villain.
He's perfect because you're from the human.
Can you just can it?
Buddy, shut your yapper!
We had a long conversation before this stream started, and I feel like a lot of things didn't stick. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, the maxed out placement, Jesse, for your card could have been Chainsaw Juggler. Colleen points out.
Sword swallower.
Sword Swallower,
That's
but
actually
they're bad
versus-
at it.
That's dangerous.
Austin, you have 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue. Your card is hero to villain. It's a tricky one.
Oh god.
Could be one of the
He's
many
mewing. He's
villains
mewing.
or heroes that Finn the human has fought in his journeys.
He's typecasted into
Like a
this shit.
slug.
The full blue team is now mewing.
I've got it. Paul Atreides in the later Dune novels.
I'm walking in there.
Can I ask why you left that little bit of wiggle room right there?
I don't know.
You don't know? Just felt like it?
Just a safety.
Just going off vibes?
Yeah.
I can respect that. I can respect the vibes play.
I also didn't read the books. I just seen the 1984 movie.
You're praying that what is that, 40 years old almost? Old knowledge is enough to go on?
Yeah.
Okay. You seen Dune?
What has he seen? He hasn't seen Indiana Jones.
That's a good point.
Actually, the right-left point does not matter in this round because the
I
red
was just making
team
conversation. Mark.
is at 9. Okay,
on,
but
man.
I can say we can reveal straight away for Paul Atreides in the later part of the Dune books. Hero to villain. Oh, wow. Okay.
He's bad, but he's not like.
He's not bad.
He's not that bad.
I thought like in the later parts of the books he got like real bad.
Yeah, I thought he got nasty.
He's
Yeah.
not as bad as Leto Atreides the Third.
Bro.
Oh,
That's a deep cut.
deep cut, yeah. Okay, big Paul Atreides supporter in here. Big sympathizer.
Pro Atreides.
Well, the score after that is going to remain at 9 for the red team, 5 for the blue team. We just dropped some stuff off camera,
Oh.
and it is moving on,
Come on,
to Corey. I
Let's
believe.
go!
As a reminder, we are playing till 10, so a placement on the board
Bless.
anywhere for the red team will be considered a victory. Late stage villain. Yes. Yes, has anyone in chat actually read the Dune books? I know they are many, many pages long,
I think one person has.
so I wouldn't bother doing all that, but I know some people do. Timothée Chalamet would never commit a misdeed. That is
I
true.
don't know.
We did not consider how hot Timothée Chalamet was when judging his villainy. Corey, what card are we working with?
Yeah, alright. Let's go with this one, I think. I'm gonna say underrated thing to own, overrated thing to own. Oh.
read the first one. Some would say too many pages.
It's dead. It's got some girth to it.
It do. Corey, you now have 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue. The card is underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do, and if you place on the board anywhere in this round, it'll be a victory for the red team, and we're going to move on to an exciting custom cooperative round. Yippee! Yippee!
Well, you know, this this prompt is another one where, depending on how you answer, it will depend on how big the angry mob is that chases you down the streets. But I think I got it. I am going to say a flashlight. Controversial.
We got a real flashlight head in our house, let me tell you.
Oh shit, I picked the wrong card. Hold on.
Come on. Hold.
You see it update
Hold,
live
please.
on stream.
Oh.
There we go.
That flashed like 16 different colors.
There we go. It's fixed. It was never wrong.
All right. Could you move it quarter of the way to underrated?
I know, Chad. I fixed it. Okay.
There.
Don't worry. He saved it.
There's no way a flashlight's overrated. There's no way. There's absolutely zero chance. It's got to be somewhere on that half.
This does give a lot of insight in someone's mindset, how they answer this.
Because, I mean, owning a flashlight, I mean, nowadays, your phone is a flashlight. So, I mean, who really cares about that? So, I don't think it's... It's okay. I understand. I don't think it's too crazy. I'm gonna lock in.
All right. Locked in on just slightly underrated blue team. What are you guys thinking?
What are you thinking?
I think I would put it on the other side to overrated, but I don't think it's like overrated. I think it's just normally rated. I think it's a middle.
You want me to move it?
Yeah, move it. I think it's in the middle. Nobody's like, if you want a flashlight, you're cringe. Or if it's like, I love having a flashlight, more people should have it. You know, it's like, I think everyone's like, I have a flashlight.
All
That's
right.
it.
Both teams are locked in. Delaney, Ben is showing off his flashlight.
Of course he is.
He thinks very is underrated.
Typical.
All right.
Very underrated.
Let's reveal the board. Flashlight. Oh! Just barely. That is going to be 2 for the red team. Wow.
You know, there's an entire subreddit of people dedicated to how cool it is to own a flashlight. They get real excited when they can use one in public and show off. But like everybody owns a flashlight, and like you said, you got a phone.
Like,
Right, yeah. They're not very
Just
useful
get us 4
nowadays.
points.
I use a flashlight every single day, but
Well,
that's besides the point.
that means the final scores are going to be 10 for the red team, 6 for the blue team, and that is going to be a victory for the red team. Congratulations.
Oh, I thought you guys didn't do it.
No, we got it.
Wait, it was just barely on the board. Congratulations to the red team taking our first competitive round of the night. Woo. Jesse, it's your first week back in a little while. You managed to pull a victory
I'm
out.
very, very happy with our work today, Corey. We did well together. In past terms, we didn't see eye to eye, but you know today we really had it. We really had it today.
We got chat support saying, good job, red team. And Charlie saying, way to go, Corey and Jesse. I was rooting for you. The
Yeah,
said,
somebody
You know,
was.
I can't believe we had a supporter. Thank you.
It should have been, Joe Cool supporter, but we'll take it, I guess.
I could pull up his chat log to see if that really is the case, or if he said he was rooting for Finn the Human. But this comment,
I think we should
this
put him
comment
on.
now is saying he was rooting for the winning team. Very cool, very cool. Yes, so this is going to be the end of our traditional competitive round, and we are going to move on now to something very exciting. This is going to be a new version of the competitive round with audience participation this time around. How this is going to work is we're going to play the game very similar to how you just saw, except when it is the red team's turn or the blue team's turn, both players are going to look at the board together. Both players are going to know where the target is hidden, and then they're going to come up with a clue together and pitch that clue to me and you, the chat. When that happens, I will guide them with your guys' help in chat on where to set the dial, and if we correctly place it, the team that gave the clue will get the points. So, the other team might try to give us some poisonous, misleading suggestions. They will be allowed to banter, and will still be doing the right-left point. But, chat, you now have the power to decide where that dial lands. In theory, you could throw and make this game last forever. We don't know how it's going to go. We're going to try it out. It's very exciting. We are going to take a very, very short break in between rounds so that people can use the bathroom if they so need. Corey, it is time to start working on your improv skills and hyping up this new game round. Should be starting in like three minutes or less, because I'm going to run to use the bathroom too.
All right, you're going to go to the improv? Okay, bye, Mark. Man, all right. Well, it's just us now. How's it going, chat? This is kind of awkward because I have no concept of what you're saying right now. So you could be saying literally anything to me right now, and it's just out the window, gone. I've lost my link to you. Mark is the only thing keeping us together.
Which one's the dirty sock? I don't know.
You know, I went to the eye doctor's earlier, and Ben has brought up the smallest chat window I think I've ever seen. And I explained to him about how bad my eyesight was earlier, and he's doing this to me. It's kind of messed up, man. It's kind of fricked up world we're living in. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's a blue world out there.
Dabba-dee, dabba-die. Yeah, whatever happened to the Blue Man Group? Are they still around?
Not the right band.
I was thinking Mac Miller, but I was also thinking that as well.
Yeah, I was thinking, you know,
I was
Blue Man
thinking,
Group. I don't give a shit about Mac Miller, alright?
You just hurt like a lot of people's feelings,
I
but
know.
it's okay.
That's the whole like point for me being the line, is to hurt feelings. Who cares about Mac Miller when the Blue Man Group is out there? You know what I'm saying?
I've seen the Blue Man Group actually pop up on my TikTok feed.
Oh, really? They are still out there. Not only are they out there, they're adapting to the times.
Yeah, they are. They are. I've seen them.
Miss Sauer made us see them in New York.
Really? She took you there?
Yes.
Very cool. Very sick. Yeah, I don't know.
Whoa, whoa! Ben's doing things, stuffing things.
Man, I still can't read.
I can't read
Go
it
up
either.
to it.
I see somebody's blue and green and red and purple.
I see Christmas lights.
I bet spaghetti is purple.
Oh, my eyesight is so terrible.
Hi, Corey. Oh, they're saying hi
Oh,
to you.
hi, everybody. Wow, how's it going?
Corey, they're being so nice
Oh
to
my
you.
God, you were so sweet to me. It's only because I won.
Pretty sure.
It's only because I won. They're being
How
nice to me.
did he know?
It's so he's
How did he know
he's
that?
They're nice to me because I won, and I appreciate that.
Good
It
to
means
see
a
you.
lot.
Hi.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Hi, Haley.
It
I can
seems
read it
Ben
now.
ruined my setup here. Okay.
Okay, goodbye, chat. We'll
Bye,
talk to you later.
No, we have our link back. Mark is here to reconnect us.
Yes, I am back.
And by later, I
Everyone
mean-
is back now. We are moving on to a super exciting, brand new version of a competitive cooperative round. The red and blue teams are going to stay the same. We are once again we are going to be tallying points separately. Red team points are the red teams, and the blue team's points are the blue teams. But the twist is going to be, chat, you and me are going to be setting the dial for them. So let's see how this goes. Blue team, you were actually going to go first this time. So Delaney and Alston, you guys can choose a card together. Yeah, scores are reset back to 0. We are once again playing to 10.
I know. Now that we got our Mark back, Mark, can you tell chat I think they're cute? All of chat, the conglomerate.
Chat, Corey thinks you're cute.
It's true.
Specifically all of you.
Specifically all of you. Any one of you by yourself, but all of you, you know what I'm saying.
You wanna do this? Or
How you feel after a win?
You wanna do this?
Oh, okay. We're doing this now.
alright.
That was good. Oh my goodness.
We're rolling. We're rolling.
Delaney, what card are we working with?
Trashy or classy?
Pressure.
Ooh.
Something also would know a lot about. He's
The
a
classy
guy.
part, right? Yeah.
Ready? The joke was, he thought I was being mean and trash. Yeah.
Welcome in, 𝘠𝘳𝘲𝘮𝑥𝑙. Thank you for the dog emoji. We are now starting a very exciting new game mode where Austin and Delaney are thinking of a clue to give us, the chat and tech, with the card being trashy to classy. That dial in the middle of the screen, well, now slightly to the left of screen, there's a hidden target underneath it. Oh, now in the middle of the screen. Okay, still in the middle. That way, once you receive this clue, is going to indicate where we should set this dial on the range of trashy to classy. Stop moving the camera.
Oh my goodness.
What do you think?
We are so tech savvy on the stream.
Ben's doing the like digital equivalent of grabbing the screen and going.
Yes, we are very technically advanced here. Austin, it seems like you guys have decided on a clue. What do you got?
Box wine.
Nice wine.
Boxed wine. Okay.
Numbers.
So, traditionally, I think wine is pretty classy. Putting it in a box, I do believe that makes it relatively trashy. But it's not, you know, like a garbage pail. So,
Well, think about this, Mark.
Crunchy Rat says perfectly centered. Mark, what are you trying to tell us where the board is? Okay, people are saying centered. Red team, opposing team, has vested interest in me losing. What do you have to say?
I
have
feel
to
like he's
say-
poisoned.
I have to say that you know, I like dead middle.
You like dead middle. Well, we have people saying slightly to trashy, 50% trashy, 1/4 trashy. I'm going to even those out, and I think I'm going to say 1/8 trashy. Corey, can you start moving me down?
I got you. 1/8.
Yeah, a little more. Stop right there.
See, my line of thinking, right?
Chat, is that acceptable? My aunt is in chat, a bit trashy. Thank you very much for being here. Okay, chat saying I agree. All right, I think we're gonna lock in right there. Boxed wine being a little bit trashy. Red team, you do still have the chance to go for the bonus point. What are you guys thinking?
You know what I said earlier, that it was centered? I think it's trashier than centered.
Really?
He lied. He led me astray.
Oh, you can't just lie to chat like that. What are you thinking, man?
On the
Holy
first
moly.
round,
You
too.
gotta respect the Twitch chat.
I'd like to think it's trashier. I mean,
Really? You think it's just straight up trashy? You
garbage.
think it's garbage?
This guy does not like the goon bag.
I was thinking you were doing like reverse psychology, where actually you did really like it in the center. You're being genuine.
I think it's trashy. I think it's like 2 ticks down trashier than that on the 4. So I think it's trashy.
All right.
Okay.
I guess I'll listen to you. I'm not much of a drinker, so I've never had experience
You're
with box
talking to
wine.
me. I don't know.
So-
It's just been in my mom's fridge, and it's just sitting on the. You know, you just sit there, you take the thing. You know.
Why do we lie? What is the purpose?
Why
want
does
to
man
lie,
I think we're locked in.
Alright.
On
We're locked in. We're locked in. Trashy.
Well, red team is locked in. They think it's more trashy than where we put it. Delaney, let's reveal the board. Where is it actually? Ooh, wow. Okay, whoever said 1/4 towards trashy, I think you guys pretty much nailed it, or halfway to trashy. But that was still a 2. That is still very solid. Good job, chat. Good job. I think we were on the right track. The score after the first round is going to be 1 for the red team and 2 for the blue team. And we are going to move on to the red team. It is now Corey and Jesse's turn to think of a card. And now, you know, chat could, if they feel really insulted by that lying that happened last stream, chat could throw on the red team's turn. It's a possibility.
Don't say that.
But they wouldn't do that. This is a fair game. We're all trying to win here.
I think either.
Dang, isn't that like gas station wine? Yeah, it probably could have been a little more trashy.
Well, yeah, it's not that I don't want to do this one. I just think this one might be more interesting because we've done this one a few times.
I think it always leads to one thing, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, we got our card. Dog. Dog. He is real. We promise.
There is actually a dog on stream.
He's chilling.
He doesn't like to be
Ready to
picked
turn
up, so I'm gonna set him down.
He's a little viber. Bye, little guy. Bye.
Got some girth to him.
He's a little
Corey,
soft.
what card are we working with?
We got rare and common.
Ooh.
Rare, just like that dog.
I think this is a rare card to come up in this game.
Oh.
I haven't seen this one much before.
Oh.
I'm now going to like Guinness out.
This guy getting up, letting that dog out.
Okay, I see it.
Get a hobby.
I understand.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking?
The red team now has the opportunity to think of a clue together, which is different. They don't usually have to banter off of each other for this part. They usually come up with it on their own. It's a whole different animal.
I'm just thinking about it.
Well, it seems like they might got something.
Nope, not at all.
No?
Not even
Okay,
close,
okay.
actually. He hasn't said a word to me so far.
Fair enough.
It's harder when you gotta bounce ideas off the other person.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, Austin Delaney, do you think this is harder or simpler than coming up with clues on your own? Whatever. Okay.
It's a little harder.
Who cares?
You gotta worry about what the other person's doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta mind meld a little
You
bit.
gotta mind meld.
That's a good point. I'm used to coming up with clues with the help of chat, and it's always a little easier for me because I'm the only one with a microphone, so I can kind of veto anything they say. But typically, they do have very, very helpful hints. Like, red team, we are going to need a decision soon, though.
Strict 30 seconds.
It is a strict 30 seconds. I may have forgot to set the timer.
It's 30 seconds start now.
It's half past a freckle.
Eventually, this timer will be on stream so that people can lie a little bit less about this strict 30 seconds.
I don't know.
I think it's the best we got, and we don't want to be more into
Okay.
Okay.
All right, best
say
you guys
it,
got.
I don't want to be in charge.
It was your idea. What do you mean?
The confidence is oozing with the red team. Let's hear it.
Polar bear.
Polar bear.
Oh.
Polar
how I
bear.
feel. Oh.
For rare versus common, well, I don't see many polar bears. Dare I say, they're pretty darn rare. 75% rare, 5/8 rare, 2/3 rare, 80% rare. Okay, alright. Delaney, can you start moving us down to the rare side? And I'll tell you when to stop. A little more. Stop right there. Chat, what are we thinking about that? I'd consider that to be about 80% placement to the rare side. They're almost extinct. Oh, 2 people saying they're almost extinct. Tom is saying it's just a shiny brown bear.
Technically, it's a translucent.
Good point. A little bit more. Okay, everyone's saying a little bit more. Delaney, can you move us down a little bit more? A little more. Stop right there. How are we feeling about that? 2 ticks. Seems good. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, we inch it down a little bit more. I think... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean for you to move that when I was saying that. I was reading what chat said. Down a teeny bit more. Right there. Yes. Thank you. Sorry, I should have specified. Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna be good. We're gonna lock in right there. And blue team, it is to you. Do you think it is more or less rare than where I just said it?
I think they're good.
Yeah.
But they are passing away.
They're passing away rapidly.
Do you want to keep it more?
I don't think they're that rare though.
Right.
But they're also only in the polar cats.
And they're passing away up
And they're
there.
passing away, so they are pretty rare because of that.
They're
But
passing
I see
away.
them in the zoo all the time.
Yeah.
More like polar rare.
Sorry.
Hey, no, I appreciate that. Somebody's gotta laugh.
What do you?
I apologize, chat. I do see your comments. It just I said locked in already, so I'm going right here.
Do you want to go with probability and see if it's more common, or do you want to just stick with rare?
I think it's rare.
All right, we're locking in rare.
Polar bears, more like polar rares, as you said.
Pretty good
All
placement.
right.
That wasn't funny.
Good placement.
No, maybe not. No.
I don't know. I got one laugh and someone else repeated the joke, so I think I'm on fire tonight.
No, it
baby.
was funny. It was funny when you said it, Corey.
Okay, thanks. Hey, put it there, man. Hey.
I understand.
What's on there?
No.
Corey, let's reveal the board. Polar bears.
All right, Jesse, here's your clue.
You put this on me, man. I was gonna say.
Oh.
They're
Well,
dying.
They're dying.
Yeah, but we see them
They're
in zoos
dying.
all the
You
time.
wanna know
Yeah, but
what
they're dying. You only
I
see
can
them.
drive like
on.
30 minutes and go to a zoo and see one right now.
They do pass on at the zoo though, too.
yeah.
You wanna know
Well,
what's
everything
going on in my
dies.
They
brain?
look pretty haggard if you look at them.
Yeah.
Everything
Haggard.
dies.
I mean,
pretty
you know,
haggard? I didn't know
I
they
think
were
that's
gonna
about
bother.
as rare as like trip to the zoos in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see a polar bear every time I go to one.
Every time.
Yeah, when I go to the zoo.
Wow. You love polar bears, huh?
Well, no, they're
Should've
just,
said hippos.
Little polar bear freak.
they're just like pretty freaking
Big
big.
polar bear guy. Well, that is
Sorry,
no
Chad.
points.
I respect extinct animals. Right?
No
Dying.
points for either team. Chat was telling me to put it a bit more towards common, but unfortunately I saw those comments just too late.
Chat, you're
There
a real one.
is a time limit. But the score is going to remain 1 for the red team, 2 for the blue team. It is anybody's game. We are playing till 10, and it is now Austin and Delaney's turn.
Don't you polar bear.
I blame Mark for this. Come on, ref. Look, you know, I do have to accept the burden of this round. All mistakes are put on my shoulders,
This is
somewhat. But
all
to
your
be
fault.
fair, not a single commenter said anywhere within the range that the actual target was.
Don't listen to that.
Understandably. That was.
You guys are so smart and clever and wise and give such
a
good
good
feedback to
friend.
Mark, and he just ignores
And
it
a
all.
good personality.
And Charlie asked a very good question, and eventually there'll be a graphic to elaborate this. When people are giving fractions or percentages, how I am interpreting that is distance from neutral. So if you say 50% towards rare, I am moving it to basically the 1/4 mark on the entire board. So if you say 80%, that is going to be way down, considering the neutral point to be 0. So 20% is going to be just a little bit moved off of neutral, and so forth. So specify which side you're talking about. Which most people have, just want to clarify that now.
Oh.
Delaney, what card are we working with?
Bad person, good person.
Bubble bad to the bone. Shimmy, shimmy.
Okay. Now the blue team has 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue. This is an interesting game mode. So Corey, Jesse, I'll ask you guys the same question. How'd you feel about coming with the clue together?
We were great at it, I think.
I
We kind of nailed it pretty fast.
think that
Locked it down. Chat got it. Like, they just were, you know, shoestring by you.
if it was really rare,
Yeah.
that would have been perfect.
If the target was in a different place, that would have been an excellent clue.
Absolutely.
If we could have just placed it ourselves,
My
would have been
thoughts
perfect.
Exactly. I don't know. I think that's a difficult one. We were thinking animals. We were thinking food, and I said kangaroo, and
I was just thinking about steaks the entire time, and you can't say like a rare steak because it has the rare in the name. You can't use that. That's cheating.
All right.
All
we
right,
could have said the best.
blue team's
steak.
got it.
Agent Dale Cooper from the Twin Peaks series.
Agent Dale Cooper.
Is chat gonna know who this is?
There's got to be one.
It's gotta be one.
Big twin
So,
peaks.
yes, I'm not allowed to ask for clarification questions, but 100% good guy says Crunch Rat, but I'm not positive that's the case. You know, I can't remember this character, but they would have said like Superman if that was real. Come on, chat. Haley says I'm out. Okay, a lot of people. This is a character from Twin Peaks. I'm assuming this is going to be the main guy who's doing all the investigations. I'm assuming this guy was in the room when that one person said there's a fish in the percolator, but he was not the guy who said there's a fish in the percolator, because that would be all the way a good person.
That's all Mark knows about Twin Peaks. Is that one
Yes.
joke?
Unfortunately.
Any relation?
Single joke.
Oh, that's a good question. Agent Dale Cooper, any relation to a Sheldon Cooper?
Bazinga.
No.
Okay, all right, that would have been, all right, 1/4 on the good side. Okay, all right, I'm willing to buy that. Corey, can you move it down to 1/4 away onto the good person side? Stop out right there. I guess
That's half.
Oh yeah, that would be half. Sorry.
Of the
So
quarter.
1/4 would be back a little
Yeah,
bit.
right.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot my own rules there.
Come on.
Yes. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
He's the perfect guy. Keep going.
Cooper's
Yeah,
a
the
perfect
only
human specimen.
The only time I watched Twin Peaks was when Austin went, "Don't worry." The line where he says "fish in the percolator" happens in like the first episode. Just keep watching, and it was like the 5th episode where it happened.
It was
and
the
I just
second.
Sat there watching hours and hours of
Just for
Twin
a
Peaks,
random bit.
and then the line finally happened. I asked for context, and they went, "Oh, that was it. There's no context. You never figure out why
There was
there's a fish
there
in the
was a fish in the
percolator."
Yeah, but
Percolator.
wrapped in plastics right in the first episode. So that's like.
According to Wikipedia, he is the main protagonist of the show. Okay, outside resources, but I'll allow it. I think this might be a pretty good placement. Just assuming that he is the main character. Corey, can you tick it down 2 more towards good person? I'm gonna lock in right there. Oh, sorry. The person who I was listening to also forgot my explanation of how things work. They want it on 50% good person. Okay. Now I'm locked in right there. Red team, it is to you. What are you thinking? Do you think Agent Dale Cooper is more good or bad of a person than where I set the dial?
Check out, dude.
You're a big Twin Peak head. Yeah, come on. Big Twin Peak guy, this one right here, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about it like 30 minutes ago.
All right. Dale Cooper sounds like Sheldon Cooper. Bazinga.
Good guy.
Hey,
Sheldon
why-
Cooper, best guy.
Words mean things.
Not when I use them. They
Correct.
kind of lose all meaning. You say good person?
I say he's a slammer.
He's a slammer.
I have to say, if it is slammed, Crunch Rat was calling it the entire time. I'm
Crunch
sorry. I couldn't tell if it was a bit or
Contract,
not.
we are on the same wavelength right now, right this second.
On the same wavelength.
That's what
All
they call the
right.
game.
Let's see if I am going to regret not following Crunchrat's suggestion of near slammed good person. Delaney, let's reveal the board. Agent Dale Cooper. Oh no! Crunchrat, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I doubted you. He ends up saying 95%, which I think would have been a 3 instead of a 2. But that is still 2 points. 2 points is not bad for a character that most of chat did not know.
I thought at least like I'd have like a couple shooters.
Well, after that, it is going to be 2 points for the red team and 4 points for the blue team. And we are going to move on to the red team's turn. I'm a shooter. Yeah, you had it. You had it.
I'll be shooting marshmallows.
When I said 1/4, I meant 3/4 because of how my brain
So
worked.
obviously this one's gonna.
Okay, so
And then this one's
to reiterate what I said before and then immediately forgot, that I'll remember this time, is how we're doing this scale is neutral. Straight up is going to be 0%. And then 20% is going to be moving off neutral. 50% is going to be halfway between neutral and the side you want it on, and then 100% is maxed out, and it will always be relative to the side that you're suggesting it to go on. Corey, what is our card?
You up? Whoop. Whoop.
Dr.
Durable.
Brick, I ride for you. I don't know what that means.
True.
Corey, what's our card?
Fragile, durable.
Fragile, durable.
Fragile.
This can be
Must
a
be
tricky
Italian.
card depending on the placement. Or it
Let's
can be
figure
a
out what that placement
super
is.
easy card.
Depending on where it is. it might be hard depending where the die
Chat,
is.
this could be really easy or really difficult. It all depends where this lands.
It all depends what we say.
What do you say?
This is too much math. Okay, all right. I'll vibe it out. 50%, 80%, 100%, 20%, 0, 0, 100. Or if you're going the other way, 0, 100. I think it really makes sense. Eventually I'll have a graphic. Not today, though. Are you guys decided on a clue already?
Dude, I literally just turned the board around, alright?
Oh, you see, I wasn't paying attention.
Literally just turned the board
Okay,
around.
we'll start thinking then, Buster.
Alright.
So, Austin Delaney, tell me a little bit about Agent Dale Cooper.
He's got some demons.
He's got demons, but
He's like overall a pretty good guy.
He's a
He's
good
the
person.
main detective in the Twin Peaks series.
Okay. So, pretty darn good person.
Yeah, he's played by Kyle MacLachlan. He's pretty cool.
He's not like a corrupt cop or detective
No.
or anything.
He's very eccentric.
Okay.
He likes milk a lot. He got shot waiting for milk once.
That's some dedication to milk.
it was coffee.
No,
It was milk.
yeah.
Oh.
I think it was end of season 1. And the guy was like,
Alright. Looks like red team's got it.
Sure, you or I?
I'll say it, right? A 5-gallon bucket.
That's the sound the bucket makes when it hits me on the head.
Thinking.
5-gallon bucket. Fragile to durable. Dunk indeed. Well, that is... Okay, Chad has decided they're going to use radians instead of percentages. So, okay, that's fine, I suppose. But I'm saying this is certainly on the durable side. Those things can last forever. Quite possibly. In fact, I don't think I've seen one break. It's like 85% durable. I agree with that placement. Delaney, can you start moving it to the durable side for me?
Durable.
To the durable side for me.
I
A
like
little
it.
more, a little more. Keep going, keep going. Trying to get to 85%. So stop right there, actually. Let me see what chat's thinking. 66.666666% durable. 1.6 radians.
Hey.
Give me a 2:35 a.m.
Yeah, you know what?
I like that. It's like clockwork.
Okay, Crunch Rat. If you're talking about hands on a clock, why would AM or PM matter?
Don't get him started.
Hey, it's a vibes thing, Mark.
Wait, hands or hours?
Well, you know, when the minute hand goes around the clock, it moves the hour hand forward a little bit, all right? 3:35.
3 pi over 4.
Don't.
Chat, give me up or down, okay? Do you like where I put it, or maybe a little bit up or a little bit down?
Chat, do
What
we
are
want
we
it-
thinking,
Do we want it
Chat?
northwest, south, or east? From
Wait, you're
where
right.
it currently is in the physical space.
Bro doesn't know the vibes. Love it, it's good. Okay, give me 12 minutes. We're locking in right there. 5-gallon bucket is dunk that durable. Blue team, what do you think?
I think it's more durable.
Okay.
You're not gonna.
No.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, I've never seen one break, and we used to put a lot of paint and stuff in them in college.
Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good
That's all I have
placement.
to
I'm feeling
say.
good about this one.
Our dad probably has the same buckets for like 20 years. They've never broken. One might say they're durable. Okay, we're locked in.
Locked in on the durable side. Jeremy says f of x equals 3 minus 5x minus 2 times 2.
I ain't
I think that
calculating all that,
means right
bro.
Oh.
where it's at.
I think that means dunk.
I ain't calculating all that. I'm
Corey,
I'm gonna keep it.
Corey, let's reveal the board. 5-gallon bucket. Oh,
personal experience, I'm a plumber for background knowledge. I break the 5-gallon buckets all the time. I stand on them. I use them as step stools, and if you stand on the center of them, dude, I'm going through them.
Donk.
Don't.
Sorry, I had to fix something to score real quick.
It kind of worked, I guess.
Yes. I don't agree with it.
They're meant to
I mean,
break.
that's,
Okay, all right, yeah, Zaysley did say to move it up, but, you know, I think it worked out. So that is going
just
to
plastic.
be 2 for the red team, and unfortunately
It's
0
orange.
for the
Or blue.
blue team.
Or green.
or gray.
Meaning, after that, the score, correct me if I'm wrong, Corey, is 4-4.
We are neck and neck.
Woohoo! We are neck and neck.
We're neck and neck.
By the strict definition of the word, I guess. Blue team, it is to you. As a reminder, we are playing till 10.
Think about the handle too. The handle breaks off all the time.
That's why I kept saying 66%. Okay, 66%, I think would have gotten us there. Maybe.
I think.
I need to make a graph for this so I can visualize a little bit better.
Yeah, you should really have like nomenclature around the side there that says something.
I should. That'll be
That's a
coming
big word I
soon.
just used.
Next
I don't even
next
know what it
stream,
means.
I
I don't
promise
think I
you.
do
We got sad movie and happy movie.
Another movie
Yeah,
one.
big movie guys over here.
Chat, what's the over/under on this being another Twin Peaks movie?
There's only one.
All right, blue team, you now have 30 seconds to think of a clue. Sad movie to happy movie.
You know, I'm really happy you chat on that last one. I was kind of
What's the
scared.
An
same?
analog clock from 9 to 3. Maybe that's how the graphic will turn out. Maybe have a color gradient that goes in a half circle. So you could say light green. That's interesting. That would be very dependent on the graphic, but that does allow people to say very specific shades of color, which could be interesting or could be detrimental. Very interesting, a gradient.
Okay.
Also, chat was pointing out if
I don't really watch.
Jesse, if you think the
Jenny, I'm
buckets are
not
so
doing Jenny.
fragile, why do you keep standing on them?
Good point.
You know, you gotta live on the edge sometimes. If there's something right there and the only thing nearby is a 5-gallon bucket, you gotta stand on it. But the safest way to stand on it is actually, instead of standing on the bottom of it, if you flip it over
I'm saying,
and you
like,
stand
I
on the
can't think.
edges of it, and that way when you stand on it, it's like super wobbly, but it's not gonna break. That's the safest way to do it.
The safest way. I think the safest way is to put it cup side up and you stand in the bucket.
Oh, but
Yeah,
then
it's
you're
not
not getting
breaking.
any lift. You know.
You get a low lift.
You're just gonna need like 30
All right, we got it.
buckets.
All right, blue team has got it. What are we thinking?
Saving Private Ryan,
Ooh,
I've seen that movie.
a classic film.
Thank God.
Yes.
Saving Private Ryan. Jesse has
So
seen
proud
that
of
movie,
you.
but Mark has not. But but it is likely that chat has, and also, you know, I'm not silly. I'm aware it's a war movie where people die. I'm gonna say it's probably a sad movie.
Yeah, but they saved him at the end.
1.23 radians towards sad.
They saved him at the end. Right? Let's solve
85%
out.
sad. Now I don't know how radians
We
work, but
should've.
I honestly don't think that's correct usage of them. I think that's wrong. 75 to 90% sad, 80% sad, 75. Looks like we're averaging out to be around 80% sad. Corey, can you move us towards 80% sad?
80%. Like there.
Teeny bit more, teeny bit more. Stop right there. Okay, this is around 80, 85%. Might even be the full 2 pi, but that spins us twice and gets us back to where we started, right?
Yeah, but you do a sick trick twice.
Okay, all right. So, like, I think 2 pi is saying perfectly center. 85% sad. Chat, this is about 80%. Do we want any more towards sad, or are you happy with this placement? 18 pi. Not helping. Not helping.
18 sick tricks.
I would like
18
that to
pi.
elaborate
I'm gonna
pi.
give it a 5-second call.
Cherry.
But you know, I'm gonna go with my instinct. Core, can you give me one pixel, 1 inch towards sad.
1 inch and 1 pixel are very different measurements, to be clear.
1 pixel towards sad, then. Perfect. Okay, we are going to lock in right there. Saving Private Ryan, a very sad movie. Red team, what are you thinking? It's your chance for a bonus point.
More sad.
Really? I've never seen the movie myself, but if they're saving Private Ryan, I mean, they saved him. I feel like that's a pretty, like, feels good, like...
I can
We
think
did
of
it,
like
gang.
2 parts of the movie that might make me happy, but there's so many other parts of the movie that would stick with me, that those happy parts.
And one of them is when they save Ryan, right?
I think it's just sad.
Okay, we'll say sad then.
On the sad movie time. Chat was too busy coming up with new ways to give me useless math as opposed to giving clear-cut answers. But we are locked in there. Delaney, you're making a little bit of a face. I have a feeling this is going to be more of a sad movie. But let's
All
see.
the way
Let's
on that
reveal the
side?
board.
Oh! Nobody got it.
They save him at the end.
Listen,
That's what I'm saying!
we forgot every sad movie that was ever made.
Yeah, we were gonna say Eraserhead. Another David Lynch film. But we didn't.
It was a happy movie for Ryan, probably.
From his
Wow.
point of view,
I
it's
don't
great.
know. The fight on the bridge was pretty not okay.
Delaney loves war. It is a very happy movie.
There are
for
definitely
Delaney.
other war movies that we could have said that are that sad. Like one
I
that starts with an S.
Don't like war, actually.
Bold take.
I need to say that.
Brave.
Brave.
War is cringe.
Brave. Heroes over here.
I like them apples.
Well, the score is going to remain the same. 4 for the red team, 4 for the blue team. We're going to move on to the red team. Crunchrat says, call it Xbox 360 because I turn around and walk away. You see, it's a thinker because they turn around 360 and they're back where they started.
Oh, like the degrees.
Still playing Xbox. Chat, next stream, I'll have a more universal way for you to give me numbers. It will not involve radians. I can guarantee you that. In fact, while they're thinking of a card, I might Google how radians work because I think, I don't know how they work, but I think you're using them wrong.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
We can do this one.
we can
We got a good theme going tonight. I think we can continue with this one.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we got an animal
Alright.
theme going.
What card are we working with?
We're gonna do normal pet, exotic pet.
Not a polar bear.
That's a thinker.
Austin, every time a card is read.
God, my mind is
I'm
racing.
thinking. Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Just take a lift.
Kitty cat. You know what I mean?
3 pi over 4 really was radians. Charlie, I believe you.
I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
Wow. Okay, fast.
I mean,
I mean, let's talk.
okay,
Let's discuss.
alright,
Yeah, you can have a little discussion.
Exotic, munchy.
Ooh.
Normal? Yeah, fish.
Or
This is one of those ones where it's hard to give a clue that gets people exactly to the center for
Hamster?
0 degrees. By
Gerbil?
Gerbilius?
Gerbilius?
Guinea pig?
Yeah, that one's too common, I think. He thinks.
Also, 1 radian was 57 point something degrees.
Okay.
Normal
So,
pet.
I like it. I like it.
No.
Frog.
all right,
Turtle.
red team, what are we thinking?
We're gonna say chinchilla.
Ooh,
I'm a chinchilla.
chinchilla.
Man, thriller.
Interesting. I think it's pretty likely I spelled this word right.
Godzilla.
We'll see.
It's spelled exactly how it sounds.
Mark, if you manage to mess this
Godzilla.
one up, it actually will be impressive.
Chinchilla.
The 1L versus 2L, that might be your gimmick here.
I got the 2 L's. I got the 2 L's. Is it 2?
I don't know.
Wow! Easy to lob insult when you're out of my position, huh?
Listen, we're in our glass mansion, all right? We're throwing stones, though. You can't stop us.
All right,
Anyway.
all right.
1/5 of the way to rare. Okay, so just nudged over a little bit to rare. Sorry, exotic. Yeah, so I understood what you meant. Corey, can you start moving us toward? Oh, sorry, Delaney, can you move us towards exotic? It should always be the other team doing it.
Don't you?
1/5 of the way.
Don't talk to me.
So teeny bit more, right there. Back a teeny bit, back towards normal, like a degree, right there. So, to my estimations, that's 1/5. 25% exotic, 50% exotic, 45% incline. 40 exotic because you would need to take it to an exotic pet, but you also see them in pet shops sort of often. That's a good point. The hipsters like exotic pet. It's the hipsters' exotic pet. So you think it's... I'd be willing to go a little bit more exotic. Not a squirrel. Let's take it towards exotic a little bit more. I'll tell you when to stop.
Going to the cinema.
Stop right there. That was a small movement.
What the?
Mark Boo, 10% exotic. Okay, oh, you're actually saying less. All right, my bad. Move it back to where it was. Please. A little more. Stop right there. Okay, chat. Mark throwing. Okay, I'm fixing it. All right. Chat, are you happy with this?
Boo him.
I'll give you one moment. I know it takes time to boo me.
Boo. Mark.
Okay, we have we have several boos. We have arrows pointing towards the boos, and I'm okay with that. All right, that's what I was looking for. We are going to lock in their blue team. It is to you.
You can get them a lot, but they are kind of weird.
Yeah.
And they roll in
That's
the...
what everyone says.
I don't think.
They're strange
Have I seen a
fellows.
chinchilla before?
Yes.
Do we know anyone who owns a chinchilla?
No, but they used to bring them to like the petting things at the Sprinklings.
So what do you want to say? Do you want to say it's exotic? Or do you want to say it's like... I think it's exotic.
Yeah.
It's got a silly name. Chinchilla.
It does, in fact, have a silly name.
Okay.
Chinchilla.
Okay, locked in on the exotic side. Corey, let's reveal the board. Let's see how exotic Jesse and Corey think chinchillas are. Suspense is killing me. Oh, so far so good. Oh, wow. Everybody got a chinchilla, huh?
It's chinchilla. It's a funny name, so it's exotic.
Nah, they sell them like
I've owned
everywhere.
a chinchilla.
Yeah, they're not. I don't feel like they're at pet stores.
You can buy them
Like
anywhere.
everywhere.
They're like $200. Just go buy one.
They're
Never thought about it like that.
Jesse
Buy a
throwing.
chinchilla.
That's what I did. I was like, you know what? I want that. I bought
Now,
it.
Jesse, did you own a chinchilla?
I did.
Okay,
I
so-
owned a chinchilla for about maybe less than a year. I'm not a good pet owner.
Well,
We don't speak about the chinchilla.
yeah, that wasn't your fault. Anyway, on that note, that is going to be, once again, unfortunately, 0 points for either team. The score is going to remain at 4 for the red team, 4 for the blue team. We are now moving on to the blue team. They are getting ready to clean sweep their way to victory. Yeah, chat, I would say I think your guys' placement was really good. The target might not have been there, but I think chat had some good placements.
Maybe
I agreed with the logic.
Maybe a bearded dragon. Would that have been more normal, or is that way more exotic?
We were thinking about reptiles too.
Yeah, I was gonna either say that or some sort of reptile.
Yeah, Haley suggested like a bunny within that range.
Yeah, a guinea pig maybe.
Guinea pig.
I think that's good.
I don't know, I think
We're
that's good
doing-
stuff.
I feel like that
We're
would
doing-
go.
Round animal, pointy animal.
We have an animal theme tonight. An animal theme.
No, I chose the wrong card again. I keep on choosing round pointy by mistake instead of round animal pointy animal. Okay, now it's the right card.
Title of this stream: Chat rates cool animals.
Did you?
That's what we're doing, baby.
Did I move it?
Just open it up again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's the same.
I thought you. Okay.
Yeah, Thomas says that range maybe would have been like a lizard. What kind of lizard though? All right. Blue team now has 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue. The card is round animal to pointy animal. And chat is going to help us decide the dial placement. this is an interesting one. Because it's hard. I feel like it's hard personally to name a pointy animal that isn't like way pointy. Like what's slightly pointy on an animal to you?
Snake.
Snake?
They're pointy.
I'd like to say, but I'll wait until everything.
They're pointy, but they
Okay,
also got the
you don't want
round
to influence
teeth.
that decision.
I've played this card many times.
Yes.
Fun fact, there is a Wavelength app that you can get on your phone that has this card.
Kiki versus Booba. Those are
That's
not
cool.
animals.
No, that's a cool. No, they're spitting in chat. They're spitting right now.
Charlie sends a little dinosaur emoji and says, like this little guy.
Is
He
pointy?
would be. He's pretty round, but also pretty pointy because he's a dinosaur.
Yeah, I can't see it, Mark. Rated on a scale of 1 to 10 pointiness.
Do you feel good?
3 pi over 12 radians.
Kind of controversial, Mark. A little too much for my taste.
All right,
Blue team,
We've
you got a
got
clue
it.
for me.
alligator.
Ooh, alligator. Okay.
Simulate alligator.
Alligator, specifically not
No,
crocodile.
I'm not going anywhere.
And for people who know the difference,
That's important.
you know, they are very different animals. Alligators are quite pointy, though. They have pointy teeth, they have pointy things down their backs, they have pointy claws. In fact, I wouldn't describe them very round at all, minus their snout, which I believe is shorter on an alligator than it is a crocodile.
They do those death spirals, though, and that's pretty round.
I think he wants pointier. Simply the pointiest animal. No, I think that'd be porcupine. If it was maxed out, they'd say porcupine. Not the pointiest. 1.4 radians. 20%. 20%, really? I feel like that's not much at all. 20% towards pointy. I feel like it's going to be more than that. Corey, can you start moving it towards pointy for me? I'm just going to go off my gut and see what chat thinks. A little more. A little more. Stop right there. Go back a little bit. Just stop right there.
Ooh.
Chat, what do we think about a placement like this? Multiple people saying 20% pointy. Really? You guys think it's a lot less pointy than I think?
Tell you, man. the death
50%
spiral.
pointy. I like that right there. Looping alligator. That would be a starfish. Maybe. Maybe it'd be a starfish. This is just over 50% pointy. We have one I like it there. Starfish hella pointy. It has a body. Okay, if I don't see any naysays, I'm going to lock in right here. I'm going to give you one more second. It has a body. Let's not forget that. Yeah, it does. Less pointy. Good. One less pointy, one good spot. Good, good. Okay, I see two goods. We're going to lock in right there. Blue team. No, red team. Sorry.
He crushed himself. He did it. Yeah.
It is to you. Do you think an alligator is more or less pointy than where I said it?
I told a bit of a fib. Death spiral. It doesn't make it more round. It's a movement.
Right. I like that.
See, I wanna put on something somebody said in chat where they said that yeah, but it has a body. It does have a body covered in like spiky triangle scales.
I think why they were saying body is because the body, I mean, it's like our body. It's almost circular.
Maybe your body, buddy.
But
I think it's more pointy.
I can respect that.
Think about its teeth.
You know, I honestly, if somebody said alligator to me, I would never have thought about the teeth. If you want,
Why not?
I think that's a big feature.
I'm thinking the animal. I don't know. I'm thinking the animal with a closed mouth. I'm thinking it's just sitting there and I can't see what's going on inside of it.
It's interesting. That might be their most notable feature, actually. Is
What
their
if the
teeth.
alligator smiles at you?
Like
Yeah.
this.
Do you think about
Yeah.
that? What if
You're
the
gonna be
alligator
thinking
does
about the teeth then because it's smiling at you.
Haley in
Curly
chat,
lines.
who has adamantly been on the less pointy side, says, "You'll see."
I-
With a frowny face.
that? That's ominous.
I agree
Feel
with
threatened.
I agree with Haley, but I'm stepping out. Your call. Your call. Pointing.
You know what?
Rock paper scissors.
No.
Okay.
No. Haley has his fear wrong. All right.
I respect
You
it.
know what? We'll listen to Haley.
Haley, this is on you.
This
if
is-
it-
It's not on you. It's for you. It's for you, Haley.
Oh, okay, that's what I meant to say.
All right, off Haley's good judgment, you're setting it on the more round
trust you.
side. Delaney, let's see the board. Alligator.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Haley is right again. Haley, your track record with this is insane. Austin, Delaney, do you want to walk me through the logic with it?
They're still pretty round.
They have points, but they are also round.
Okay. Somebody in chat did point out, if you look at them head on, you look like an oval.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. When no,
I was hoping to get it in the middle again. Go for a callback answer.
go for it.
Yes, the callback pufferfish, perfect balance in between.
The perfect equilibrium.
I can't believe how that went down. I was flipping in my chair.
Haley, you said you'll see, and we did. You were correct. But after that round, the score comes to 5 for the red team and 6 for the blue team. And we are now moving on to the red team's turn. Lots of interesting cards to choose from. Austin looks like he's wrangled a few gators in his time.
See, I will say the only thing
Back in my day, I was ranking
might be a
again
shit
like you
myself,
wouldn't believe,
but
man. Damn,
this is
man.
topical with rap coming
I was mud wrestling them like crazy, man.
Spotify rap.
I go like that, get together, man. Hang on, man.
Jesse's truly on the wavelength. Yep. Do you think it's more dangerous to wrangle an alligator or crocodile?
No, I'm
That's a
going
good
to say
question.
notably.
Something to make you think.
I'm notably pretty good.
Okay,
What-
I will trust you, teammate.
I mean, I'm very mainstream.
Red
So I know.
team.
And that's what we need.
I
That's
feel
what we need.
I feel like I know.
Red team, what card are we working with?
Topical. Hope everyone's enjoying their Spotify rap today. We are going to be doing bad music and good music. They're making music.
Bad music, good music. I got some things to say while y'all are deliberating on the clue. I'll let them have a chance to look at the board. But you see, as most people know, Spotify Rap did come out this morning, and like many people, I was very excited to see mine. Much to my dismay, however, my Spotify Wrapped was utterly ruined by this, because my top streamed artist for the entire year was Streamtunes, the royalty-free music that we are playing for you right now. We are playing this through my Spotify, and us doing this stream weekly and playing the music ruined my Spotify Wrapped. My Spotify rap sucked as per usual, thanks to D&D. Yes, Thomas playing D&D music, same situation as me. Utterly ruined the beautiful top artists I probably would have had.
Yeah, I agree. We can do that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. I like it too.
Full of crappy songs,
like it.
brother, you listen to them, SMH.
Listen, I
Okay,
remember now the one that
you're
we talked
right.
about, and that
You're
was a
right, to
good
be
song, and I
fair.
heard that song before, I just don't recognize the artist name.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's a lot of hours, Taylor
You want
Swift.
to do whatever?
Yeah,
Sean.
I'll do it. You want to
Red
Alright,
team, red team sounds like you have a clue for me.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it flat out. Benson Boone.
What?
Is that Boone with an E?
Benson Benson Boone.
Okay.
Oh,
You don't. Yeah. I don't know movies. You don't know music. Yeah.
Didn't question it for a minute.
Benson Boone!
Yeah.
Jesse, come on.
Bro. If there were,
So, I personally have never heard of the guy. Blue team, have you guys heard of him?
Who the hell is Benson Boone, baby?
you guys watch any music awards ever?
No.
Austin and Delaney don't know a musical artist. That's almost impressive. He is in Jesse's top 5 this year. That's good info, Thomas. That's good info.
That's helpful.
Sounds made up.
Another Charles Mingus.
We got another Charles Mingus on our hands. I think he's making this up.
What? To be fair, we can't say that nobody knows who this person is, because I think we actually will get death threats sent to us.
I will say my partner didn't know who he was.
Alright.
Okay.
Don't do it. Ah!
All right. Chat, we have to go off vibes alone here. Nobody in here knows who it is. Don't Google it. You're gonna ruin it for yourself. We have to
Just
imagine
chat,
what that man's thinking. That man right there-ish. Follow the line, landing on Jesse, what he is thinking.
Does chat not know who he is?
20% good. No one knows who he is.
That is absolutely insane.
Is that the gumball machine from TV?
More people know Charles Mingus than Benson Boone.
Mordecai and Rigby, get back to work or you're fired. Yeah, that Benson.
You know, I gotta say, I feel a little bit better because when Jesse pitched this to me, I also had no idea who it was until he told me one of the songs that he had.
More like Benson Whom. 20%. Alright, I'm seeing a vote. 20% good. Delaney, can you move it 20% down towards the good side? Little more, little more. I'll tell you when to stop. Right there, right there. I'm estimating that as 20% good. I'm feeling pretty happy about that. To be honest, I think it's going to be a little bit more if it's in Jesse's top 5. But I will defer to chat. Haley says she's happy with it. Haley, you haven't been wrong. Charlie says I'd say 45% if it's in this top 5. 75% is going to be Thomas's guess. Nah, Jesse is weird sometimes. Okay, 2 votes for it being more. I think it's gonna be a little bit more. I hate to go against Haley's recommendation. Delaney, can you move it a little bit more towards the good music side? No more, about to halfway there. Stop right there. Chat, did I move it too far? I think this is pretty good. Get in his brain. Yes, I'm feeling pretty good about this if it's in his top 5. I love Benson. Weird, I find him quite normal, actually. I accept it. Okay, we are locked in. We are locked in right there. Blue team, it is to you.
I feel like Jesse's a Benson Booniac. So I think he would definitely say it's on the good music side.
He's a Benson Booner. You know what I'm saying?
Goonin' for Boonin'.
He brings the boon.
Alright, I guess we're locked in on good music.
Locked in on good music. We all love Benson Boone here. Despite what you may think. Beloved artist, Benson Boone. Let's see the board. Jesse's face planting.
Oh! You really
maxed out? Are you kidding me?
Bro, I'm dead serious. Listen to Benson Boone. You have heard his songs. You have heard beautiful things. You might have heard.
Are you insane? You could have said Mozart.
Bro, alright, listen. This man let me say it. Just saying.
I don't listen to music.
I guarantee every single person in this room has heard his song on TikTok once. If you follow me on Instagram, you have heard his song.
Tech, let's get copyrighted. Pull that up.
Charlie says more like Benson. Boom.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right, my bad, fellas. I have not been any help at all for anything.
Okay, you know what? To be fair, Jesse, if any of us were Benson Boone fans, we probably would have said it.
If you watched any music awards recently, he's the next big thing. I swear.
They're calling it the worst throw in Wavelength history.
Bro,
No, it's fine. I can see the logic. But
listen, this people love Benson Boone. I'm telling you.
Listen,
I'm telling you.
All I'm saying is, Shaq got insider knowledge immediately that this was in Jesse's top 5, and they put it that far down.
Chat says, I believe you, and I believe you too, Jesse. Unfortunately, we just weren't aware of the artist.
It's okay.
Well, the score after that, there were points that round. It's going to be 5 for the red team and 7 for the blue team.
I'm not angry. I'm just
disappointed.
Not angry, just disappointed.
Hey, Jesse. Now you know how I feel when I said Jamie Lannister.
As a reminder, we play until 10 points, which means if the blue team gets a 3 or above on this round, they will end the game here and now victorious. So chat, if you're rooting for the blue team, you gotta get your thinking caps on.
I don't know, something.
Blue team, have you decided on a card?
We're going with smells bad, smells good.
Smells bad, smells good. This is a classic.
Hold on. Alright.
Haley says, love you, chat. Yes, there's been a lot of support in chat tonight and a lot of people here. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Chat, you the best.
And if you're enjoying the content and you're not already subscribed, if you want to hit the little subscribe button on Twitch, you can catch us again every single Wednesday at roughly 7. Probably a bit later.
We got so many good people in here. Aren't we doing something special later?
Aren't we doing something special? We are indeed. Chat, now is going to be a great time for me to tell you that December 21st on this channel, on Twitch and YouTube, we are going to be hosting a charity stream raising money for Alzheimer's research. And this is going to be a very special stream. This is going to be our 5th annual year doing this charity stream. It is not going to be this. We're not going to be playing Wavelength. Instead, we are going to have a large crew of contestants featuring some of the people you see on screen now, and we are going to be live for 12 straight hours raising money for Alzheimer's research. We are going to be playing a bunch of different games, doing a bunch of different things. You'll see many people. It is quite the event. I mentioned this as our 5th year. We are raising money for, hit my mic, raising money for the Fisher Center for Alzheimer's Research. And this year, we are expecting to cross $10,000 lifetime donated through this event. So it means a lot to us. It's always been a lot of fun. And December 21st, if you want to be there all day, noon to midnight Eastern. Blue team.
We've got it. We've got some
Got a good one for me.
Parmesan cheese.
Oh, I gotta go to Google to figure out how to spell that.
Oh my
but that's a good hit.
Parmesan.
Parmesan cheese.
That's how you,
I'm not willing to risk it.
Parmesan.
Parmesan cheese. I Google quicker than anyone in the world. There it is, spelt perfectly. Dead center. Invite your friends to watch too. Yes, please. Thank you, Jeremy. It really helps if we have viewers. So tell your friends, tell your families. We'll be sending out promotional stuff soon. Dead center, kinda like it. 15% good. It barely has a smell. I agree. It barely has a smell, but it does have a good smell. So a lot of people saying dead center, but I do kind of agree with that 15% good. Because it's not odorless. It is a distinctly nice smell. 30% to good. Fresh shredded. I feel like it would lean a little bad because it's a good smell, but it's an aged stinky cheese. I don't know about that. I think it's a pretty good cheese. I think, Corey, can you move it to 15% onto the smells good side? I'll tell you when to stop. Stop right there. 15%. Roughly right there on smells good. I don't know, looking at it, because I agreed when we said it in chat, but now I'm looking at it, I think it might be a little bit more good. Dog Schnaut says, max good. Maybe. Not likely, but maybe. Haley says, if it's your own fart, it would be centered. Okay. 15% is good. Okay. Alright, sounds like people are liking this placement.
I can respect it, quite frankly.
you know,
That's crazy. Real.
I can respect that. You know what?
Okay.
I feel like
That was a bold move, but you know what? I respect it.
Yeah, Haley, I appreciate the bravery it took to say that.
Yeah.
Alright, it sounds like people like this 15% Parmesan cheese. I think we're going to lock in right there. Corey and Jesse, it is to you for the
Go ahead.
bonus point.
I think it's centered.
I think it's
more
centered.
than that.
I think it. Yeah, also, you big cheesehead?
Dying
Are you big
LMAO.
cheesehead?
I feel like
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, it's centered.
I feel like it's centered.
Yes.
I feel like you, if you have a thing of grated Parmesan cheese, you open it up, you smell it. I'm
Close
not
it.
smelling anything. I'm smelling plastic more than I'm smelling the cheese.
No. You open it up, you smell it. Ooh, Parmesan. You close it, wait like 3 seconds, open it back up. Nothing.
It's like the LaCroix of cheese.
It's
is what
like
you're
the
saying.
LaCroix of cheese!
I
want to put
Parmesan
cheese in my
personally.
LaCroix.
Yeah.
All right. I agree with that.
I'm like,
I'm locked in.
All right,
smells.
locked in center. Now, as a reminder, this could potentially be for the win if it is a 3 or above. Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan.
Delaney doesn't think it's a 3.
I think about a 2.
Oh!
Parmesan smells like shit.
It's got a little stink to
Wow.
it.
You think so?
All right.
Yes, it's bad.
It's got a little stink to it.
Okay. I have to disagree. But I'm a
I enjoy the
cheese
smell of
fiend.
cheese.
I'm cheese pilled, quite frankly.
I like cheese. I don't like Parmesan because it's stinky. It
It's
smells
got
bad.
stank to it.
It does stank to it.
I put it on
You guys must
pasta.
get the-
I put it
the
on
real
chicken
Parmesan
sometimes.
cheese.
I'll just eat it from the
Did I
bag.
ask?
Good point. Good point. You did not ask.
You didn't consider if she asked. Fool.
We are a stinky chat. Well,
You're
with
the
that being said,
chat.
it is now 6 for the red team, 7 for the blue team, and we're moving on to the blue team's turn. Red team's turn. I'll get it right eventually.
No, you won't.
Red team, you're now at
Huh?
6
Hello?
points.
I
So,
think that's
as a
more
reminder,
obvious than
you're
that.
playing till 10.
I
If
like it. I
this
did the last one, we'll do this one.
is a perfect 4,
I don't have any-
the red team could win it here and now.
These other ones are kind
All right. We got.
You got it?
We got.
Ooh, very short deliberation.
of.
No,
No,
we
this
have
is
the
the
card.
card.
Oh, you got the
You
card.
fool.
This is the card.
Never mind.
Thinking we're instant speed.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, I just thought you were better.
We're good,
Maybe
but
if
we're
you
not
actually
great.
did your job and paid attention to when you gotta figure out what card it is.
My goodness.
You would
You
know.
know,
Let's calm down.
Okay, I don't
I
want
thought
to
we
get
were
me at
supposed to be
him.
having
My-
fun.
Our points are up to him. I love you, Mark.
thank you, Jesse. I love you too. Yeah, mom and dad are fighting
You're all
no more.
boxing in.
Corey, what's our card?
I got a job and career. Job and career. Let's spin it.
And career.
It's a thinker.
Crunchy Rat says, get his ass.
I'll get him.
All right.
I mean,
Job to career.
hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
You now have 30 seconds to think of a clue, job to career, and as a reminder, if this is a perfect 4, they get to 10 and sweep a victory out from the feet of the blue team here and now. That's gonna be a tough thing to do. So far, it's proven pretty difficult to get myself and chat to be on the same wavelength as you guys. We may have been in different ballparks on that cheese answer.
It's got stink to it.
It do.
What
It do.
would have gotten you to that, to the right?
To where it was, I mean, you got me thinking about cheese now. I would have said maybe like blue cheese.
You should have said blue cheese.
I thought it was too stinky.
Yeah.
I was gonna say chat might have thought that was too stinky. I see the concern there.
Swiss came up.
Swiss is stinky.
Swiss is dead center. I can barely smell Swiss.
Maybe I'm
You got a
thinking.
bad
Oh,
nose.
you know what? I'm thinking of Gruyere.
Oh,
Gruyere smells good.
okay. It's because it was only a little. Actually, it was like halfway down,
Yeah.
right? I would have said like maybe within that range could have been like a dog, not a dirty dog, like a
Yeah,
not
dogs do
freshly
not
bathed
smell
dog.
good.
Doesn't smell good. Definitely on the
They
bad
got
side,
stink to 'em.
but it's not like a dirty muddy dog. Just average dog.
Average bog standard dog.
Bog standard
Bog.
dog. Would have put me in that range. I don't know about chat though. My nose doesn't work, so it's rough. Swiss smells gross to me, so you would have had Colleen on your side. We all got COVID nose, sorry. That's a good point. I feel like I could see the board, it was angled. We're going to ignore that, Haley. Just pretend like you didn't see the board. Unless everyone in chat saw it, in which case we will respin. That is something good to remind the contestants for this round specifically. Make sure you turn the board, maybe even a little bit more so towards yourselves. Haley, if it will affect your judgment, you can abstain from this round. Jeremy says I would buy a Parmesan candle. I ran downstairs to smell the parm and it smells good. Sorry, I'm reading chat. Corey, what do we got?
We're going. Oh, you want to go for it?
We're gonna say a plumber and gas fitter.
Plumber and gas fitter. Job versus career. Ooh. This is I'm definitely gonna need chat's help on this one. This is interesting, because like certainly being a plumber is a career, right? Someone could spend their whole life being a plumber, and like that's just is their job. But also, I feel like people become plumbers aiming to like become like a foreman or start their own company or something like that. Like being a plumber isn't their end goal. I think that's a career. Thumb's a career right there. Jesse, you are a union man. This feels like a loaded question. I'm agreeing. I think it's pretty darn on the career side, but I don't. Is this another one where it's like this couldn't possibly be maxed out? Right. We're not falling for it again. Like this is some internal bias, but I'm going to agree it's pretty far down to career. Delaney, can you move it 70% towards career for me? And then we'll see what chat thinks. Teeny bit more right there. 70% career, that's what I was thinking. 75% career, 85%. I mean, yeah, that placement there, it's within that range of 70 to 80%. Do you think it needs to be any further? I'm aware there's a 5-second latency with this, so I will wait a moment for y'all to respond. Mario's been a plumber since like the 70s.
That's true.
That's right. I mean, he did have to pick up that part-time job beating up aliens and other characters.
Part-time go-kart driver.
Yes, part-time go-kart driver too. And part-time doctor.
All-time princess lover.
You had me at Union. He has a side hustle as a hero. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Or are you talking about Jesse as a side hustle as a hero?
Both are true.
I buy it. I believe it.
Both are true.
Okay, I think we're pretty good right here. I'm not seeing any big dissent from chat, so we're gonna lock in. Blue team, what are you thinking?
I think that's pretty career.
Part-time Olympic
Trades?
athlete as well.
Trades? You gotta go to vacation.
Viable.
What are we trading?
Just put it on careers.
I want to know.
All right. We're
locked in.
Locked in further on career. All right, let's hope I did not offend anyone with my placement. Let's reveal the board. Oh no!
So close! So close!
Just short!
So close!
That was so close! Oh my god, that would have been a win too!
So close!
Oh man! Thomas said I told you 85. I know, but you didn't dissent once the dial was placed.
So close.
Wow. Very, very close. Very good clue. Very good placement.
I like what you said about, people got side hustles in there.
Yep. Well, after that, the score is 9 for the red team, 8 for the blue team. This is an incredibly close game as we move on to the blue team. As a reminder, we play until 10, meaning a placement on the board anywhere for the blue team will be a victory.
And if there's a 2. What? If they score a 2, we get the...
Oh, yes, and the bonus point matters a lot here. Because the bonus point, you cannot win off the bonus point, but you can tie the game off the bonus point. So, if the blue team scores a 2, and the red team scores a bonus point, that will bring the game to 10-10, aka a tie, and we'll have to move to a tiebreaker round, which we've never had to do before. It'd be very exciting. Blue team, we have a card.
We've got unfashionable and fashionable. All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of this card because I think y'all both got that fashion knowledge that maybe I don't.
W fashion.
W fashion.
W
Yeah.
fashion. I'm a pretty fashionable guy. You know. I'm surprised you went with that. All right. All right. I'll take it.
I wasn't gonna comment on you.
I'll take it.
I was gonna,
Wow.
I'm wearing sweats and a t-shirt right now, essentially. So you know.
I mean, I'm wearing.
Okay, alright. There needs to be less comments about the E, okay? I see it. I know, that's a hard issue to fix,
All right.
okay? Busters? Yes.
Khakis.
Khakis. Okay.
It's kind of wet.
Unfortunately, embarrassingly, I am going to have to move to Google to figure out how to
K-H.
spell khakis.
K.
There's that sneaky H. I never knows where it goes. Google says, did you mean khakis? To my incorrect spelling.
Did you really spell it right?
Khakis. This is an interesting one, and yes, that E issue will be fixed eventually. It's a weird thing with the spacing. I'm going to delete the I on fashionable so that it's just going to magically appear.
Unfashionable.
There we go. Fixed it. Can't even notice the I's missing. Nobody knows.
Now it just looks like a normal mark card.
We have 2 votes for dead center as I ignore Corey's comment.
I'm sorry, Mark. Mark, I love you.
Dead center, fashionable, unfashionable, khakis. Like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't say khakis are anywhere near unfashionable. But dead center, I mean, would okay, yeah, I know the eye's missing, okay? Chat, I'm looking for degrees, right or left, not for the letter I. 5% fashionable. I'm inclined to agree because I think jeans would be dead center. I think khakis are distinctly a little bit more fashionable than jeans. So Corey, can you move me just a little bit towards fashionable? Stop. That might actually. I'll put it right there for now. I'll see what chat's thinking. 10% fashionable. Fashionable, not fancy. Good point. 100% more I. Jeans are all the way unfashionable. Maybe I'm biased. Too far. Okay, we have too far and a lot of people saying dead center. So Corey, can you actually inch it like a degree or two back towards unfashionable? Stop right there. All right. Just an inch over towards fashionable. Chat, I will give you a moment to internalize this placement, a moment to harass me about the spelling of the cards a little bit more, and then in 5 seconds, I am going to lock in and bring it over to the red team. As a reminder, alright, there's a flood of eyes coming in, which means we are going to lock in right there and go to the red team. Bonus point. This is an important bonus point.
I think they're more fashionable.
I agree with you. I don't think they're like insanely fashionable or anything, but like it's hard to go wrong with khakis.
I'm wearing khakis currently, and if I'm wearing them, they gotta be more fashionable.
You know what? Spitting. Spitting. All right, I think we're locked in
They're
fashionable.
gray khakis.
Locked in fashionable. Okay, potentially for the win. Austin's giving me that stare that is implying this ain't on the board. Let's reveal it. Khakis. Oh no, the dead center would have had it. The dead center would have had it. Oh man. All right. Talk me through it. Talk me through.
I don't think
not fan of
anyone's
khakis.
saying. Well, personally, I don't think khakis are fashionable. I don't think they're incredibly unfashionable.
That's what dorks wear.
I think it's like, I think khakis are normally business casual, which I think
Is
has
inherently not that
somewhat
fashionable.
unfashionable. Nothing wrong with
Okay.
wearing khakis. I wear khakis sometimes, but I don't think they're that fashionable.
Okay.
You really have to work with the rest of your outfit to make them fashionable.
I understand that logic. That makes sense.
However,
to
I
me.
was hoping you would just not move the dial. That was my main hope.
I know a few people in chat were rooting for me to not move the dial. If I listen to them, sorry chat. Well, with that being said, the score does not move. It is still 9 for the red team, 8 for the blue team. A placement on the board anywhere from either team will be a victory. Guys, e to the power of I pi is exactly vertical, which could have won. Coincidence.
Which one of them's doing math in there?
Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie. He gets an excuse. He knows math. It's my going out pants. Says the guy from Stranger Things.
This one was like back to us.
I trust Austin's
we can't throw it away.
fashion
It should come
choices.
back.
If he's saying jeans are khakis are slightly towards
They're
unfashionable.
speaking to you.
Where would you put jeans then? I'm curious.
I think
Dead
jeans are
center.
dead center.
Okay.
Like, I don't think, it really depends on the jean, getting them one way or the other, but like jeans broadly is like, that's not,
Whatever one you think.
you have to have like specific jeans for it to be fashionable or unfashionable.
Different cuts, different colors.
Cuts, colors.
That's a good point.
Washes.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I agree. Corey, what card are we working with?
We're working with harmless, harmful.
Gamimba.
Alright, Jesse. Let's take a peek. See here.
Big Wavelength is rigging this.
What are we thinking here? What are we thinking?
Alright, the card is harmless to harmful. They now have 30 seconds to think of a clue. Placement on the board anywhere will be game over.
No, I mean, you tell me you're talking.
You know.
So Austin, Delaney, how you guys feel about this game mode now that we have actually chat involved versus the one we played before?
Well, Delaney's never played the other one. Or you
Well,
mean
she
like?
played one round.
Oh, you mean? I thought you meant like the other co-op style.
Oh, the other co-op. Yes, there's not going to be time for the traditional co-op tonight, but
Okay.
Delaney, if you're back on again, maybe we will do the traditional co-op, which is quite fun in my opinion.
Something.
It's something, yeah.
Something.
I'll have to assess. I'll ask some people after stream how they feel about this versus the other cooperative versus normal. We are trying things out and seeing what works.
I mean, if you're that
Stream is in its infancy stages, as some might say.
Fairly out of date.
As my previous boss would say, this.
I would bet on it.
We had a boss
bet on
once who
bet
continuously went, the company's in its infancy
I'll let you do that.
stages. There's like a
Listen.
7 year.
I passed by their headquarters the other day.
Okay, you know.
I'm willing to see that.
The sign
play
looked
out.
like not.
So yeah, sure. I don't know.
All right. Red team, looks like you got a clue for me.
We were gonna say a pillow.
Pillow.
What's so funny? That was a serious hint.
Harmless to harmful pillow. This is a very interesting one, because I'd say pillows are quite harmless. I do believe we've given this exact prompt on this exact card before, and people kept on going, well, you can kill someone with a pillow, you can smother them. So I don't think it's going to be maxed out harmless, because they would have said feather. Well, feathers have diseases. They would have said sanitized feather.
So you just stab someone with a feather.
95% harmless, 40% harmless, 100% harmless. What about a pillow fight or suffocation? You see, the thing about pillow fights is people don't usually die from them or really get that injured. So you can put a brick in a pillow.
You can really whack someone during a pillow fight.
If you put a brick in a pillow, is that still a pillow or is that a pillow plus
That's a brick with a pillowcase.
We said this same thing.
That was the same thing I said to you.
And I said, and I quote, "That's just a brick in a pillowcase."
Haley personally has gotten a black eye from a pillow. Crunchrat says you can. Skill issue. Okay. I think Delaney, can you move it towards 90% harmless for me?
What did Crunchrat have to say?
Crunchrat says you can put an E in a pillow.
All right.
Of course.
A little bit less, actually. Yeah, right there. Yes.
Okay.
That placement looks pretty good to me. I think this is at least going to be in range. What if you're allergic to pillows?
You must have terrible
Didn't
sleep.
think about that.
Didn't think about that.
Didn't
did
think
you?
about it.
Pillows can be dangerous, man. Is anything you put on your head while sleeping a pillow? No.
No.
No, a
pillow is a
nightcap
pillow.
is not a pillow.
Look up pillow on Amazon.
Nightcap.
That's a pillow.
Solid answer. Pillows are made from different things. Chat, do you like the damn placement or not? Okay. I think it's a fine placement. Pillows are made of all different things.
Chat, y'all wild it.
Let's make a video.
Fine, I like it. Alright, we're locked in. Blue team, what are you thinking?
I think we're doomed. Just say harmless. Put it on the harmless side. It's a
pillow.
It's a freaking pillow.
Yes, unfortunately, for the blue team, I'm pretty confident about this. But good for the red team, I'm pretty confident about this. Let's reveal the board. Pillows.
I'm glad you didn't slam it. Thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, you would have lost if
We
we
would-
slammed
we would
it.
not have gotten it.
Wow. Risky business. Wow, okay, well that is going to be the end of this round.
When you're right, you're right.
Finishing the game, that is 10 for the red team, 8 for the blue team. And that is going to be it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you, Delaney, for being our newest contestant. You did do very good giving the clues.
It's an excellent hat, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was a
yeah,
lot of fun to have you
Very
on.
cool.
I did it the
Ben's
other day.
playing the music for everyone to hear. Put these away. I will restate once again, for those who missed it the first time, we are doing a charity stream this December 21st. I believe it is a Saturday.
It is.
It is going to be a big event. It is our 5th annual charity stream. We're going to be streaming for 12 straight hours, going from noon Eastern to midnight Eastern. We're raising money for Alzheimer's research, and we're going to, hopefully, pass $10,000 lifetime donated. There is stuff going on over with the contestants. There's things happening.
How do you
People
like
are
this,
making
America?
moves. Yes. If you're not following on YouTube, I believe we are 4 subscribers away from hitting a big milestone of 50 subscribers on
I know
YouTube,
4 people.
which will allow us to stream on YouTube Shorts, which is super cool. So if you're not following on YouTube, please give us a follow. We are only 4 followers away from that big goal. We are super excited for it. Thank you guys so much for participating. Chat, as usual, it has been wonderful.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. I love all of your comments, all of your banter. Even if you are making fun of me and my spelling, I understand. I will learn Radiant for next stream. GG's, GG's. Yes, good night, everyone. That is it from us. See you next week. Goodbye.